Hello everyone, this is Lord Disturbed. In January, for the very first time, I went out to a place called King's Pawn Shop here in Greeley, Colorado, and I purchased my first handgun. I also went to the concealed weapons and safety class. Cost me some money. I learned a lot and stuff like that. I've been around guns for a very, very long time, but most of that's like shotguns and 22s and 30-06s and just basically rifles and shotguns and stuff like that. But for 20 years, I've been afraid to buy a handgun because of all the litigation. So I said one Friday on a January, matter of fact, I think it was January like 15th or something like that. Yeah, January 15th, and I decided to go down to the pawn shop and buy a brand new handgun. And what I did is I bought the Taurus here. This is a 45 caliber. It's a Taurus, and it's a PT 845. It's a 45 caliber ACP. Okay. So this is the very first handgun I've ever owned. Okay, I have not even fired this gun. Okay, and the reason why I bought this gun was for three reasons. One is recreational, one is because of defense, and the other is because of the I want to exercise my Second Amendment right. Okay, but what I want to talk about is a little bit about safety and stuff like that. I think it's important. But once I got the balls to buy that gun, I went out and bought myself a little bit smaller gun that has a little bit more capability as far as a number of rounds. This is a Glock 19. It's a very light gun in consideration to the Taurus that I just showed you. It can hold 15 rounds plus one in the chamber, so that's a total of 16 rounds. This one has a little bit less issues with safety, and I don't recommend this gun unless you're an expert and you understand the issues of safety with this gun here. But you can learn, that's okay. So first thing I want to talk about is self-defense. Okay, the only place I'm going to need self-defense, which probably will never happen here in the city of Greeley. But if it does happen, I've got two other options. One is what we call pepper spray. Okay. If someone happens to have like a bat or is just threatening me physically without any type of arms, this is something that I would use, and this shoots up to 20 feet away. And I highly recommend this for your in-house non-lethal defense. Not to mention a bat or something like that would work too. I've also have basically a stun stick here, a zap stick, and I've actually stunned myself twice because I had it reversed when I pressed the button, and it does give you a jolt. So I'll turn that on, and you guys can take a look, and it makes a sound, you know. And that's another alternative to using an actual gun. Okay, now let's get to the guns. I want to get to the 45 caliber gun right here. I like this gun here. Okay. This gun here has a lot of safety issues that I really like. Okay, so the first thing you got to do is you load up your magazine. Okay, and I actually had a choice of what type of ammo to use. This ammo here is called a Glazer, and what happens is as it hits things, it fragments. In other words, if I hit my target, it's going to fragment, and it might hit the wall and fragment a little bit more. And what that means is I have less chance of hurting somebody else, somebody innocent, by using this type of ammunition. Okay, that's why I buy expensive ammunition, because of safety reasons. I hope I never have to use this gun here ever for self-defense, and I don't think I really have to. I know I tease people about Christians wanting to kill atheists and whatnot, but I think the vast majority of people who are Christians don't think that way. Now, Yoke-Up, on the other hand, you know, I'm not really sure about it, but I don't think he would either. Anyways, one of the first things you do is take the actual clip, and you stick it into the butt of the handle, and you slap it pretty hard, okay? Now, it's ready to go to shoot, okay, once you pull the rail. So we pull the rail, all right, and it's ready to go. Now, if we look really close, as you can see, there's a little bit of red right there. This tells me that there is a bullet in the chamber, okay? That means this thing's ready to go, okay? It's ready to go. Now, after you pull that rail, obviously you want to turn the safety on. Right here is that safety, okay? When you turn it down off, and when you do that, make sure your finger's off the trigger, okay? You push it down, it's ready to go. It only takes 2 pounds of pressure to pull this trigger, and it will go off. All right. The great thing about this is that if you push down on it, and I recommend when you push down on it, point the gun downwards. And then the second feature is using the actual same safety. Instead of going up, you go down, and it will decock the gun for you. Okay? I like that safety feature, okay? Now, there's still a bullet in there, and I can still pull the trigger, okay, and it'll go off, okay? So we put the safety back on, okay? And if you need the handgun, you need it in a place where it's ready to go. All right. So what we're going to do is basically take out the magazine by pushing on the button that pulls the magazine. But don't forget, you have a bullet in the chamber. All right. So we're going to take it off of safety. We're going to pull back the rail. As you heard, the bullet dropped. But for another precaution, check it. Make sure there's no bullet in there. Okay? And we're all ready to go. And I'd still put it on safety even though there's nothing in it. Okay? Also, I like to talk about this particular gun, which is the Glock 19. I use special bullets for this. This is jacketed hollow points, and this is also meant to stop somebody right there and then and fragment again, so there's less chance of me hurting innocent people outside the building. Okay, it's a 9mm. It holds 16 rounds, 15 in the magazine, one in the chamber. Okay, and this is the one that once you cock this thing, it's ready to go. There's no true safety mechanisms on it like the other one. But this is a gun that I highly recommend once you get used to using other guns. And again, same thing with this. You slap it in the magazine, and you slap it in hard. You pull back the rail, and it's ready to go. Now, when you pull it back, do not have your finger on the trigger. Always have it off the trigger. Okay? And to do this same thing, unload it, drop it, check it, and it's done. So when you're using guns, you be safe. Okay? Be careful about how you use them.